to Walking Out of a Movie, which is your source for spoiler-free reviews of today's popular films, and today's is an Amazon release. I'm Janet Demeter, and I'm going to be reviewing First Man for you today. Now, just think, why would a film with so much anticipation of one of America's greatest heroes kind of fly under the public radar? The answer might surprise you.
The vehicle's not safe.
We need to fail. We need to fail down here so we don't fail up there.
Please let the light that shines on me. Neil, everyone's in agreement. We'd like you to command. Shine on the one I love.
Okay, so First Man, what's up? Why did it fly so far under the radar? It was a great film. Damien Chazelle was the director. He made sure that everything was as true to life as possible. Had Neil Armstrong himself approve of the screenplay before he died in 2012. And Neil Armstrong's sons were involved with a number of the scenes in the film to make sure certain content was there. So I'll let you know what it was. It wasn't because it wasn't exciting enough. Oh my goodness. We're talking about the most exciting days of the space program. There were death-defying feats, right and left, just almost unbelievable things happening that way, but what it was. And this is why Neil Armstrong was such an intense, one of the reasons probably, why Neil Armstrong was so quiet and he did not share a lot of personal information with people or the public, was that in the beginning, towards the beginning of the film, you find out that his little 2-year-old daughter Karen dies of brain cancer, and that's the only thing I'm going to spoil for you. But it affects his whole outlook on life, how he enjoyed his trip to the moon and what it really meant to him. Pretty much every aspect of his life, and the way it affected their family dynamic, the way they related to others in the community. And there were other tragedies in the film, but this one was really the through line that pretty much colored his reaction to everything that they showed in the film. I think you'll love it. It's beautifully acted. Claire Foy is his wife Janet. Ryan Gosling is Neil Armstrong, and the child actors are wonderful as well. I only have good things to say about the whole cast and the director, the way he put it together. And so it's this issue of childhood cancer. No one wants to think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. But I'm telling you, cancer is the leading cause of death in children in the United States by disease after accidents and injuries. And it's something that a good portion of the population has to think about every day, whether they like to or not. Brain cancer is the leading cause of death by cancer in children. And DIPG, or brainstem glioma, what Karen Armstrong had, is responsible for most of those deaths every year. And yet, there's been no change in the standard treatment of it or its terminal prognosis since she died of it back then. And so, in honor of Neil Armstrong and his daughter, and in light of this amazing film, I absolutely recommend you see it. It's really brilliant. There is a resolution in Congress right now for greater awareness to DIPG and pediatric cancer in general, and the urgent need for more attention for our kids with cancer. They're coming dead last when it comes to research and urgency of need. And so, at any rate, I wanted you to know that that's there. Again, two thumbs up for me for the film. Please go see it. It's definitely worth your time. And one of our greatest American heroes. Really deserves to have his full story heard. And Damien Chazelle, the director, does a fantastic job.
T-minus 10.
The entire world's watching.
9. 8.
Do you question whether the program's worth the cost?
7.
In money and in lives?
6. 5.
What are the chances you're not coming back?
4.
Those kids, they don't have a father anymore.
3.
So you're gonna sit the boys down?
2.
And you're gonna prepare them for the fact you might not ever come home.
1.
This has been an Amazon edition of Walking Out of a Movie with First Man. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please see it. It's really great. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.